Hi and welcome to the Billy Showell School of Botanical Art, where you'll have everything you need to get started on botanical painting in watercolour. We've got 3 levels of painting: beginners, intermediates and advanced, but you can mix and match. We've also put in a level just for fun so that you can have a break from botanical painting and just learn about watercolour and what it can do. But the whole idea is that you have fun while you're learning watercolour, so you can choose the tutorial that you really love and just start with that one. So even if you're a beginner, you can take a tutorial from the advanced and just do the first 2 stages. All of the tutorials start with wet in wet, so you can try lots and lots of different things from each different level. But if you want to work through it methodically, we've put them into categories so that you can start at the beginning and continue through. So my life's been all about painting. I started as an illustrator and then moved on to painting in oil and then discovered watercolour. And watercolour's really been my passion for many, many years. And it's one of those things that always felt a little bit daunting to learn because everyone said what a difficult medium it is. And I will say sometimes it's not that easy, but there are lots and lots of shortcuts to getting you motivated and moving on in the genre. I began my teaching by teaching live classes, and then I moved on to writing a book. And the thing that I was really concerned about with my books was that I included all the steps, even the steps between 1 and 2, so steps 1 1/2, 1 3/4. And that's the way I teach. I try and break everything down into nice, easy steps so that you can see all of the process and nothing's hidden and nothing's a secret. So that way you don't have to go to art school for many years. You can just jump straight into the medium and get to know it really well. So in my website you've got everything that you need to know to start learning to paint and to keep motivated. If you can find somewhere in your house that's just somewhere that you can leave all your paints out, and that way you can just pick them up whenever you feel in the mood, 5 minutes or 10 minutes a day painting is much better than just 1 hour at the weekend. So do try and give yourself a little bit more practice. The more familiar you get with your tools and your mediums, the easier it will become. So as I said, you'll have everything that you need to get started. You'll have the list of the colours that I use, you'll have the reference photograph, and you'll have the copy of the finished painting, and then of course you'll have the tutorial itself. And you can stop and start it, you can fast forward it, and you can skip to the parts that you want to see again. And also you can upload your painting underneath mine to show everyone what you've been doing. We do 2 tutorials a month, so that's 1 tutorial every 2 weeks. Now don't feel like you have to do every tutorial the minute it comes out. Actually, just by watching the tutorial you will learn, and sometimes it's quite nice just to have some in store for when you get that lovely weekend all to yourself. A lot of the tutorials will have similar techniques in them, so if you really wanted to perfect a certain technique, you can jump through the tutorials quite quickly and find where the technique is repeated over different subjects. So that's a really nice thing to do, and sometimes it's nice to do things differently because that helps keep you motivated and interested. We also have a really lovely online forum where you can upload your work, you can comment on other people's work, and it's just a really nice community. We have some great comments on there and it just really helps spur you along. We also have a really great new feature where you can like your favourite tutorials so they're easy to find and come back to. We also, on the Q&A page, have a little box there where you can send any technical issues that you're having or any questions to do with painting, and they will find their way to me and I'll try and come back to you with an answer. If you've recently come back to us, we've added some more basic techniques. So if you wanted to refresh, you can go to the technique section and see what you've missed. So start at the beginning and you'll have me to hold your hand all the way through and discover the secrets of watercolour botanical art.